Hey y'all, welcome back to the Surrendered CEO. In today's video, I want to talk about my small business schedule. So, one of the things that I loved about entrepreneurship is that I didn't have to be at work at 8. It wasn't like a clock in, clock out. I didn't have to be anywhere to do anything at a particular time. And I just enjoyed the flexibility of it. Okay. Now, the con side of that is because no one is looking for you to show up at a certain time or leave at a certain time or complete this set of tasks. There's no accountability, and you have to be disciplined. And so, if you are not disciplined, things are not going to get done. You're going to get behind. You're going to be very, very overwhelmed all the time. And so, I didn't really find myself in a situation to where things weren't getting done because I loved running my business. And so I think my struggle was finding balance to where I wasn't overworking. And so what was happening was I found myself in a situation to where I'm like, I feel like I could be more productive than what I'm being. Like I'm waking up and just kind of wherever the day takes me, whatever I decide to do, like that's just what I do. And it works until it doesn't work. And so I found myself just wanting to be more productive, wanting to create more efficiencies in my business. And so that is what led me to the schedule that I have now. Instead of having like from 9 to 10, I do this, and from 12 to 2, I do this. I even went to ChatGPT, y'all, and I was like, can you help me create a schedule? And that's what they told me to do. And I was like, absolutely not. That's going to be a fail the first day. So, what has worked for me is designating days to get tasks done. And so, what I mean is every single day of the week, you have dedicated to specific things to do in your business. On Monday and Tuesday, I dedicate to production and emails. So, I have an email that goes out every single Wednesday. So, on Tuesday, I get that email prepped. I was waiting on my old schedule that really wasn't a schedule at all. It was just a go with the flow wherever the wind takes me that day. I would be waking up in the morning, getting the email ready, and it would just kind of go out or I would be rushed. Now, every single Tuesday, I prep the email to be sent out on a Wednesday. Okay, on Monday and Tuesday, I'm looking and seeing what do I need to make for the week? What is low in stock? What orders need to be filled that I don't have product for? So Monday and Tuesday is dedicated to making product. That is what I do on Mondays and Tuesdays. Wednesday is typically my packing and shipping day. Now, if I have a very light week on production, I may ship something out earlier. Okay, so this is not a you go by this no matter what. Okay. It's fluid, right? This is typically what I do, but sometimes it may not be as precise. That's okay. The point is, this is what I should be focused on these days. So Monday, Tuesday, production, emails. Wednesdays, that is my packing and shipping day. So I'm packing my orders, I'm shipping them out, I'm getting all of that taken care of. On Thursdays. Thursdays is my catch up day. So if there is something that I didn't get to or something that I have that needs to get done that's not like a regular thing, Thursdays will be my day to work on that. Also, Thursdays is typically my day to do my YouTube videos. So I release a podcast every Friday. I record that on Thursday. Uh, and for the videos that I make for this channel, I typically will record them on Thursday, put them out on Friday. Okay, so that's kind of what my Thursday looks like. And then Friday, that is also a packing and shipping day as well as inventory day. So inventory is something that I really struggle with managing. It's one of those things to where if I was in an interview for a job position and they were like, "Hey, what's something you struggle with?" Inventory management would be one of them. Okay. Uh, and so Fridays, I commit to going through my inventory and making sure that I have everything I need so that if I need to place an order, I can go ahead and do that so that my inventory can be on the way. So I would encourage you guys to look at the different areas of your business and break it down so you don't feel like you have to do everything on one day, or you don't get so far behind that things really start to crumble. Now, things like customer service, responding to emails, and your content on social media, making sure you get that posted. I post on the fly. Okay. I have tried to record batch content, and I don't know, it just doesn't work as well for me. I really like content creation, and so it's not really a battle for me. I enjoy doing it, and so to be able to do it every single day isn't really a big deal to me. So I do that daily. I do my customer service emails daily if I have something to respond to. Checking messages on social media and stuff like that. Like that's a daily thing. In terms of monthly stuff that I do, on the first of every single month, I am doing my P&L statement. Now, if it's a Saturday or Sunday, then I'll just wait till Monday because I try not to work so much on the weekend anymore. Uh, but I will do my P&L statement, and then I am also looking over my SEO performance. I did a video about SEO. It was probably a couple of months ago. If you're interested in just learning more about how that can drive traffic to your website, I would definitely check that out. But those are some things that I'm doing at the first of the month. And then you have things that you kind of just may check quarterly or just random things. Like recently, I had to redo all of my email automations. Okay. I restarted my wholesale company. And so I redid all of my email automations. I did all new pictures for the website. I redesigned product pages and website pages. So what I had to do there is I had to work on my business instead of working in all the things of the business. Okay. And so I want to make it clear that if your business is not going well, if there are a lot of holes in your business, you may need to take a week or 2 weeks. Okay, and you should be able to do this. This was during a time I was brought to this place because things had really slowed down in my wholesale business, and I was like, man, this is gonna die. Okay, because I can't run a business not being profitable. Like I can't do it. And so I said, well, this is going downhill. And so I restarted, and I took a whole week, and I just did everything over. I got real clear about what I was doing. And some of you, you may need to do that, and that's okay. If things are all over the place, you're not making consistent sales, there's probably some holes in your business that need to be repaired. So I would highly recommend you starting there first before trying to plan out this whole schedule for your business. Okay. We don't want to jump ahead to a place we're not at. And so I do want to put that out there for newer business owners who like you're just so excited to get things moving. There's not really going to be a whole lot of forward movement if we don't have the basic things done in our business. Okay. Um, so I do want to point that out. I hope this video was helpful. I think a lot of times as business owners, we are constantly thinking and we overthink. And what I have learned is just simplicity wins. So instead of trying to overcomplicate a schedule, just make it simple. Like, hey, on these days, I'm gonna work on these things, and not that it's gonna be perfect, uh, but if you can focus on the priorities on these certain days, I feel like it's went so much better for me, and so I wanted to share it with y'all. Because I know it can be a struggle. You are likely a one woman show, and it's a lot of different hats that we have to wear. So I think simplifying is the way to go. So I hope this was helpful. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.